All right, let's talk about some of the recent shows I've been to, and we'll start with GBH 40th Anniversary Tour of City Baby Revenge 101 Ways to Kill a Rat. All right, this is the shirt I got from the show, and this is the other shirt I got from the show, which is basically the same shirt but long sleeve with the titles of the songs from the record on the sleeve. And this one doesn't say 101 Ways to Kill a Rat. And the show was, anybody that knows GBH knows that it was great. Okay, I was thinking about things to get autographed. And I was going to take a record down there, and I go, well, that's kind of common. So instead of a record, I took a book, and the book is called Better Never Than Late. And this is a bunch of flyers from the early 80s from the Midwest punk rock concerts of that time. And because the venue I went and seen them in is called the Sanctuary, but it used to be called Paychecks. And that particular venue, which I talked to the lead singer GBH, and he didn't know this, so I kind of clued him in that on the very first time you ever played in Detroit, you played this place right here. And he goes, really? I go, yeah, I can actually prove it by the address on the two flyers in this book. There's flyer 1. The guitar player and the lead singer signed it. And here's flyer number 2. And it was a 8 p.m. show for the under 21 crowd, and then a 10:30 show for 18 and over, which is weird that it says 8 p.m. under 21 and then 10:30 18 and over. Anyway, there were 2 shows August 25th at Paychecks in Detroit, and I thought I'd have them sign this instead of a record album. So the guitar player and the singer autographed my book of flyers from the Midwest. All right, that's the GBH part of this video. Now let's get into the part that's probably going to go kind of quickly. I picked this up for $5. It's a water-damaged cover of Rick James, Throwing Down. And this record is only worth getting for these crazy pictures. Oh, there's no super freak on Rick James Throwing Down. All right, and here's another record that, I don't know, it's worth a couple of dollars. This is the original soundtrack to Black Caesar by James Brown. Okay, here's the cover to it. And this thing is, I don't know, if you speed it up, it's kind of entertaining. I couldn't imagine listening to this on original speed, but it does fold out into this. All right, there's that. Next, we're going to get into Angel City. This is the inner sleeve to the Angel City release called 2 Minute Warning. This is the 1984 Angel City record. Oh, I don't know. Walking to Babylon is good. Oh, who am I kidding? There really aren't any good songs on this thing. But it was $5. And now here's a record, Angel City Face to Face, that there are like 3, maybe 4 really good songs on it. And here it is, with the eyes staring at you. Angel City Face to Face. And if you're wondering what Angel City sounds like, You can punch in on YouTube, Angel City Face to Face, and it should come up and you can listen to them and decide for yourself if this is something you want to get into. Okay, this is Angel City Night Attack. Again, 3 or 4 good songs on this thing. Wild-ish rock and roll from Australia. All right, here's the inner sleeve for Dark Room. Same as the previous 2. 3 or 4 good songs on this thing. I prefer to listen to them sped up. But that's just me. All right, let's get into the off section or portion of this video. I went and saw Off last night. All right, let's get all this stuff together. And they were touring the Free LSD album. And it was easy to get everybody's signature on this album except Keith Morris. I had to have a girl from the opening band go back to wherever he was in that record store, because the show was in a record store down in Detroit, and get him to autograph this. Now, I brought the Free LSD as a prank. Not so much as a prank, but just to see if he would notice. None of the other band members really investigated this thing to notice. Keith Morris did. And that's why you see for Keith Morris's autograph, he says he wrote Y. The reason why he wrote Y is because if you bought the special edition of this record, inside you got this little thing, and it's autographed by the whole band. And I wanted to know if any of them would catch that, and Keith Morris caught it, and that's why he wrote Y. So this is a very unique copy of a really, really good record. Off Free Off Free LSD. Wow, that thing's good. It's super good. And last night they played almost all of it, if not all of it. Okay, here's the Record Store Day Off release. That is a perfect companion to the Free LSD, and this one's called F LSD EP. And everybody autographed it, even the elusive Keith Morris. And on this one, he wrote "All Right." And I got both of my Off records from their most recent releases, autographed by the whole band, and I never saw Keith Morris except for on stage. Oh, and by the way, wow, if you're digging the new Off record, you really should go out of your way to go see them, because I think they play the whole thing. They play the whole new album, and then the encore is some of their old stuff, which I put up on YouTube. Anyway, a great band and an elusive lead singer who notices things. Okay, that's the end of this video. I got some more stuff to show, but I'm waiting for 2 things to show up, and then bam, this is going to be a good one. That Rick James record does not have anything like Super Freak on it.